And I definitely didn't care for for having to get up in front of the class and explain this project or that project or having to read out loud. I hated all of that stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I'd say my last year of high school, that was the year I shined somewhat because I moved from Virginia to Alabama. And of course, being the new kid, everybody wants to know who you are.
Right.
So that 1 year was the year I shined the most, where I was, pretty much everybody knew who I was and things along that line. But I know it was artificial, you know what I mean? It wasn't, didn't mean anything. Yeah. So that's one thing I definitely learned. Once you get out of high school, that popularity stuff, it doesn't mean anything at all.
It sure don't. I mean, it might mean something when it comes down to reunions and stuff like that, or once you start networking in life. But I mean, it's cool to have your friends in high school or whatever the case may be, but you still got to keep a level head, stay on your path, and do everything that you need to do for you. Because at the end of the day, trust and believe, a lot of those people that you call friends in high school, you'll probably lose contact with them probably within 5 years after school. I mean, but to take that back a little though, because social media is what it is now.
Yeah.
Y'all probably will stay in contact more. Because I know for us, once Facebook hit, I mean, we started with MySpace and stuff like that, but once Facebook hit, it was like, you finding everybody that you went to school with. So, I mean, for y'all, it's a little easy. It'll be a little easier, but still at the same time, once you get out of high school and you find that some of the people you don't have anything common in, you'll definitely probably lose contact with them.
So let me ask you this. How do you choose your friends? As far as I know that me and your father talked about you on many occasions, and he's very proud of you and the direction your life is going in. But as far as your friends, how do you choose them as far as the ones that, okay, he's cool to hang out with or she's cool to hang out with, and no, that one right there, I'm not too sure of, because they might not make the best decisions as far as like staying out of trouble.
Yeah.
So how do you go about navigating that?
I don't really know. I've never really taken the time to think about it, but I probably stay away from the people that are constantly doing dumb stuff, honestly, because that's not really a fun person to be around. I wouldn't enjoy being around that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, and that goes along with the peer pressure that I spoke about earlier. Because, I'll tell you, for me, one of the reasons why I became popular because I was doing dumb stuff, trying to impress people. So I hung with a group of guys that were thieves, and it was like 5 or 6 of us in a crew, and we would go to the stores and we would steal Hot Pockets, we would steal shoes, we would steal clothes. Yes, that's when Hot Pockets first came out.
Yeah, they're very
first came out. So yeah, we would steal Hot Pockets, we would steal shoes, we steal clothes, we stole Nintendos, we stole CDs, we stole cassette tapes. So I'm glad that you stay away from people that do dumb stuff, and I do not want you to get caught up in that. And definitely with you driving, please do not get caught up in that.
Yeah.
The one thing that you also got to make sure, well, before I go that far, but that's one of the reasons, one of the things that got me popular, because it was like, oh yeah, you do that. Hey, go do this, go get that, and I'll pay you. And that's what it was. So the bad part about it was some of that knucklehead stuff caught up with me later in life. Like for my job, I have like a security clearance. And so mind you, I graduated high school in 1991. When I went to get my security clearance in 2006, I had to talk to the person, and they was like, "Hey, so you got kicked out of Germany for doing this, that, and the other." And I was like, "Huh?" I didn't know I got kicked out of Germany. And being that happened in 91 and this is 2006, I'm like, why is that being brought up? Like, so the moral of the story is, don't do knucklehead stuff while you're young, because it might follow you later on in life. So no drugs, no alcohol, no drinking and driving, none of that stuff, no stealing, because you already know if you need it, you can get it. But yeah, that's you know, it's stuff like that, and I'm glad that we can talk to you about this, because we did some
Yeah.
we was knucklehead.
A lot of things we shouldn't have done.
Right. Yeah.
I'll just say you are wise beyond your years, sir, because it seemed like you got your head on straight. So that's definitely a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you looking forward to going to the prom? Senior prom?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of had the chance to go this year, but I wasn't really feeling it, so.
Nothing wrong with that. Make sure you go. I didn't go to mine.
Why not?
Yeah, definitely go. Definitely go. Because
I was climbing up in somebody's window to lay up with a girl. That's why I didn't go. That's why I did not go. So, and I could have got caught. So, yeah. Make sure you stay away from stuff like that. Just wait till you're older.
Yeah. I didn't go to mine because I didn't think it was going to be all that fun, to be honest with you. But after looking back at it some years later, I wish I would have gone.
Yeah.
I think I actually worked on the night of my prom.
Yeah. Do y'all do yearbooks?
Yeah, we do yearbooks.
Do you get yearbooks?
Yeah, I pay for them.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't get last year.
You wasn't into it? That's interesting. Yearbooks for us was...
I will say this. If you have the opportunity to get a yearbook at least your senior year, get one.
Yeah.
Because that year is going to be the year that you remember last. Yeah. And there are going to be some friends that you might remember sometime later, and having that yearbook will help you remember their names, especially if you go back and highlight their names, you know, before you graduate.
Yeah. I'm mad because when I was in Texas, I wasn't financially savvy, and I had put my yearbooks, all my pictures from high